I'm Nick Jones. I'm Nick Jones. You're Rachel Shukert. I'm staring at a microphone that says Branching Out.
But you're watching Branching Out.
That's right.
I'm Dottie Peoples, and you're watching Branching Out.
Hi everyone, I'm Gloria Govan from Bass Wives LA, and you just caught me on Branching Out.
Hi, we're the Braxtons, and you're watching Branching Out.
You are watching Branching Out.
Wow, you look beautiful. Thank you.
All right, hey, it's Blair Underwood watching Branching Out.
And I'm Bobby Jones, and I'm branching out for real.
And it's a beautiful thing.
Branch now.
And I'm just excited to be back to celebrate the 20th anniversary.
I am looking forward to spending an evening celebrating the great work that's being done by writers in every medium, whether it's TV or film or radio, fellow writers who are members of the Writers Guild, both East and West, and being recognized for their abilities at writing. A lot of times writers get forgotten because a lot of times they're not seen. They work by themselves. The script shows up, the copy shows up, and somebody with a better voice or maybe it looks better on camera gets to read it. But there wouldn't be movies, TV, or film without or radio even without writing, and that's what the Guild's all about, is celebrating the talent and the abilities of the writers. So I'm proud to be in a room with all the writers here on the West Coast.
Is the President's Show nominated tonight?
The President's Show is nominated tonight. Yeah,
we're nominated for a show called Grace and Frankie with Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin, two national treasures, so we got that going for us.
And obviously we look like we would be Grace and Frankie writers because we're both 70-plus-year-old women.
Yeah. My name's Karen Harris, and I'm here tonight because I'm chairing the Writers Guild Awards. It's my 5th year. I'm a writer. I'm a long-time writer. Thank God.
Okay.
And I'm excited to be here. It's going to be a great show. We got a lot of wonderful things happening and some great people. And I'm walking down the line. It's my friend Deborah Dean Davis, who's a feature writer. She writes screenplays. I was with General Hospital for 15 years. I was a co-head writer. I was a script writer. I worked with them for a while in the 90s. And
wow, my mother loved that show.
I loved it too. It's great. I don't have time to watch it now, but when I do, I love it. It's great. It's been a wonderful experience.
So what's next for you?
Well, I have a musical that's headed for Broadway that just premiered in Nashville called Part of the Plan, which is based on Dan Fogelberg. Was a singer-songwriter, and we got the rights to his music, and we created an original story, and we're headed for Broadway. Hopefully in the next couple of years. We're about to take it maybe to Atlanta, and I've got a friend who's in Atlanta who's got something cooking, but I can't tell you about it yet. No.
We're going to look forward to that.
I am only looking forward to winning and seeing the faces of other people when I win.
Okay, so
my friends, we are nominated for Best Writing in Episodes for Trial and Error, the show Trial and Error.
Wow.
And it's exciting. It's honestly just fun to get dressed up to go out and be with this guy.
And you're looking hot.
I was looking hotter when I wasn't standing next to this model.
He's like that. I have to pay so much money to get to this. I'm the actor. I'm going to be embarrassed if this guy shows me up. Every day he gets out of bed like this. He's gorgeous. I come to set. They pay so much money for my makeup. I can never live up to it.
By the way, this minus makeup is this. So just to give you a perspective of what he goes through every single day. We have season 2. We have season 2 that we start. We've been writing season 2, and we're starting. We hope to announce a big cast, somebody replacing John Lithgow, not replacing him, but the new potential murderer is going to be announced hopefully in the next few days, and we start filming in about 3 weeks.
To seeing some writers make their quips, be funny, a lovely evening.
Are you all right?
I am.
You have a show nominated tonight?
Yes, The Wizard of Lies.
Wow.
Yes.
Hi. I'm going to look forward to biting my fingernails down to the quick. But the best thing about a night like this is to be able to see all these people who you work with over all these years. The Writers Guild is a very close group of people. We work with each other a lot, and they are so spectacular supportive of us. It's really nice to be able to see these people and celebrate with them.
Hey, what are you guys looking forward to tonight?
Winning? No. No, I mean,
What show was nominated?
we are video game writers, and we wrote Madden NFL 18 Long Shot. So it's a movie within the video game. And so we're really just excited to be part of this. We just got in the Writers Guild like a month ago. So this has been sort of a whirlwind, like, hey, you guys are real. Come to the party.
Yeah, I mean, Mahershala Ali was in it, so we're hoping he's watching at home, rooting us on. That's how
I'm sure he's crossing his fingers.
Yeah. He doesn't have anything better to do tonight, so that's pretty much what we're looking forward to.
Well, I mean, obviously, it's a great honor to be nominated for being creator of Manhunt Unabomber, and it's a story about my colleague Jim Fitzgerald, and that I wrote because I was in the FBI with him for 22 years, and I wrote the story of how he tracked down the Unabomber and was able to capture him. Wow. So I'm looking forward to seeing that his story get some light, because it was really an amazing story and helped the U.S. 17 years Ted Kaczynski was bombing people in the U.S. So Jim Fitzgerald helped stop him. I am writing a new pilot for Sean Ryan about my brother and I, who were both FBI agents, and it's about our life and how we intersected with the FBI.
Tonight, I think just both rooting for our show, supporting our fellow writers. It's like an exciting time to kind of look across the room and see people you admire.
Seeing writers actually dressed up is really fun too.
Are you nominated tonight?
Yeah, we're nominated for Glow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What's next for you guys?
Glow season 2.
Many more seasons of Glow, hopefully.
This is my first time as a nominee, so I'm just really looking forward to the experience and seeing what's going to happen and for the party, I guess.
For the party, huh? So what's next? What can I expect next?
From me, well, right now, I guess we'll see what happens. I just finished, it was my first staff writer job on the show, so coming up on pilot season, I'm hoping to get another one of those jobs I've heard so much about.
I'm looking forward to having a drink after I've gotten off the stage.
What are you nominated for?
Well, tonight I'm getting the Valentine Davies Award, so I'm not nominated. So I'm doing that. The next thing I'd like to have come out is a mini series on called Under the Banner of Heaven, which is about these Mormon fundamentalist murders that took place in the 80s. Just a deep dive into religious extremism here.
Well, I'm looking forward to honoring these two women, Norma Barsman and Marsha Hunt, both of them in their 90s. And they were associated with the Hollywood 10, who were the blacklisted writers that went to jail. Wow. So we're going to tell that story tonight, and we're going to celebrate the First Amendment. That, the First Amendment did not protect them back there in the 1950s when Joe McCarthy was, forcing people to name names and throwing people into prison. The witch hunt, the true witch hunt back then. And we're going to tell that story, and we're going to honor these two women for their unwavering courage.
I'm looking forward to celebrating the work of my fellow colleagues in the Writers Guild and feeling great about all of the work that they've done.
It's a celebration, so are you one of the nominees tonight?
I am one of the nominees. I'm nominated for Best Feature Documentary Screenplay for a feature documentary that I wrote and directed called Betting on Zero.
All right, so what's next for you?
I'm directing a feature documentary about Gustavo Dudamel, the conductor of the LA Philharmonic and one of the great conductors of the world.
Oh, I'm in it. Like I'm in it right now. Yeah. I'm looking forward to everything. I'm looking forward to this right now. I am, yes.
What are you nominated?
I co-wrote Mudbound.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So what's next for you?
I'm adapting another book. It's a book called A Journal for Jordan, and I'm adapting it for Todd Black and Denzel Washington at Sony. And it's a beautiful, beautiful love story. The novel's written by Pulitzer Prize-winning black female journalist at the New York Times named Dana Kennedy, and it is about a love story, her love story, with First Sergeant Charles King, the love of her life, the father of her child, and a hero who gave his life in Iraq.
What am I looking forward to tonight? I'm just looking forward to seeing, all the other nominees and being in a room with all writers, which is, I get to do that almost every day on my show in the writer's room, but it's only 5 of us. So this is like 500 of us, which is great, yeah. What's next is hopefully the 3rd season of Good Behavior. We just finished our 2nd season, and hopefully we're doing that next, the 3rd season. And then I wrote a feature film, which comes out later this year, starring Amanda Stenberg, called The Darkest Minds.
We're just sort of excited to see all these great shows and movies be honored, and it's rare for the writers to kind of get to come out in front of the camera and be celebrated, so it's nice to get dressed up and see what we look like outside of sweatpants.
Yeah, it's great to spend a night not writing, leaving the house. Pretending to be someone people care about.
For us, it's just exciting to be here with all of our fellow writers, and it's really great to be nominated and just to be around all the writers that we admire.
All right, so what are you nominated for tonight?
For Manhunt Unabomber.
So what inspired you to be a writer?
I've always loved the movies since I was a kid, and I wanted to write them after seeing The Godfather when I was 12 years old.
I'm Willie Hunter. I'm looking forward towards my nomination. That's the only reason I'm here.
What are you nominated for tonight?
I'm nominated for an episode of Carmichael Show. I'm the writer and co-creator of that show. We had a lot of fun on that show for 3 seasons. This is one of the biggest awards that we've been up for in our run. I'm very excited. I'm accepting on the behalf of everyone on staff. And we have some people here supporting, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
My name's Neil Casey, and you're watching Branching Out.
I'm David Buden.
And I'm Brendan McCarthy.
And we're watching Branching Out.
Thanks so much.
Hi, I'm Willie Hunter, and you're watching Branching Out.
Jeff Astroff, NBC's Trial and Error.
And I'm Nicholas D'Augusto from Trial and Error as well, and you're watching Branching Out.
There we go.
It's Dustin Lance Black, and you're watching Branching Out.
Samuel Baum, you're watching Branching Out.
I am Bruce Miller, and you're watching Branching Out.
I'm Michael Young. I'm Adrian Todd Zuniga, and you're watching Branching Out.
I'm Jim Clementi, retired FBI profiler, and I'm watching Branching Out.
I'm Curtis Cook, and you're watching Branching Out.
This is Megan Platika, and you're watching Branching Out.
Hey there, this is Jane Lynch, and you're watching Branching Out.
My name's Ted Braun, writer-director Betting on Zero, and you are watching Branching Out.
My name is Virgil Williams. I co-wrote Mudbound, executive produced Mudbound, and God bless.
I'm Chad Hodge. I'm the creator showrunner of Good Behavior, and you're watching Branching Out.
I'm Andrew Sadrowski.
I'm Stephen Katz. I'm Max Hurwitz. And you're watching Branching Out.
I'm Deborah Dean Davis. And I'm Karen Harris. And we're watching Branching Out Together. Branching Out Together. Branching Out Together.